Okay, so maybe I will just start talking again about what I was talking about before. I was just talking about before we get into the bag, before I actually show you guys what we got. I would like to just tell you a little bit about what we got coming up on reviews, just in the immediate future. I'm going to check the Weeats docket to see, exactly what we've got, and tell you what's coming out. Let you know a little bit about some of the changes we're going to be making, or not necessarily changes, but additions we're going to be making. Give you some updates on progress about certain things at Weeats HQ. And then once I bore you with those details, we'll get into the bags and you can see all the goodies. But if you will excuse me for just a moment, I'm tableting over here, which has got my focus, just because I want to make sure that you guys can actually find me and that you can see me live. Because I am still a little distressed over my mistake, my foolish mistake. How do I sign out? Okay. So yes, what do we have coming up? What do we got coming up on the docket? What are we going to be reviewing in the future here on Weeats? Wrong folder. This is the correct folder. Okay. Looks like, let's see. I've got a couple of cannabis syrup reviews coming out. I already have one up on the site. Liked it a lot. I've got a couple more coming out. So look forward to those. I think it must be a pretty popular product because that's one of my more popular videos, and it's pretty fresh. I've got a couple more Magooch reviews to come. Going to be reviewing their caramel popcorn, their cheese hits, aka cheese its. We've got some more reviews coming out from another Buddha's Best. A G drink review. I've actually reviewed one of them in the past. I just reviewed it under the wrong name, which I have since edited and fixed. More their fault than mine, I think. I will show you why in just a second. They just, if they want people to know the name of their product, they make it a damn difficult job. I called it Dozers in the past, but it's called G-Drink. Again, not sure how you're supposed to know that unless you do some Googling. So yeah, we've got that coming out as well. We've got some more Cushy Punch reviews. I'm going to be reviewing their indica and their sativa. I don't have one yet, but I would like to actually re-review their TKO edible, even though my man Kappa told me that they do use some harsh pesticides in their products, or that they allegedly use some harsh pesticides in their products. So maybe I shouldn't. But I do want to re-review their TKO edible. I did not like it at all the first time I had it. It did nothing for me, really. It's pretty expensive. It's not a cheap product. But I liked their other ones quite a bit. I liked the hybrid and indica. I thought those were pretty good. And they were half the potency. So I had somebody tell me that TKO can be a little, not TKO, but Cushy Punch can be a little inconsistent. So that might be just part of the problem. So I'd like to give the TKO Cushy Punch another shot, and that would be my first follow-up Weeats review. But I don't have one yet, don't have it in the bag. That's just something to talk about for the future. Also, I want to talk a little bit, hopefully tomorrow, fingers crossed, although they probably won't necessarily be reflected on the website just yet. It probably, hopefully tomorrow, fingers crossed, although probably won't necessarily be reflected on the... My bad. It probably won't be reflected on the site immediately. And that might wait for a sort of Weeats relaunch. But I just outsourced to a design studio a new with some input, just some ideas, because I don't have any talent. I'm talentless in every regard, especially design. I have no artistic skill. What are you talking about? So I outsourced to a design firm with some ideas for a new Weeats logo, banners, icons, all that fun stuff. So hopefully we'll have those up in maybe about a month, but I will hopefully get to see them tomorrow. So we're going to do kind of a Weeats 1.5 or maybe 2.0. We're not changing really much, but one thing we want to do here at Weeats is maybe start changing up the format a little bit, or if not change the format, add to it, add some new content, some new types of videos. And one thing I'm really looking forward to doing is reviewing, instead of individual products, just companies as a whole, companies that I know a lot about. So I'm currently working on 2 of those. They're a hell of a lot more work than one of these type videos. I'm finding out that the editing process on those is crazy. Don't expect to see those anytime soon. I would hazard like 6 weeks from now at the earliest before you're going to see those, unfortunately. Just got a lot of stuff in the docket to review, and busy with other things currently, and I'm really slow at editing. So even my terrible editing, it takes me forever. So it may be some time before we get to see those. And I also have to write now. I have to actually write stuff out and, read and not just ad-lib everything. So that will take more time. But I'm currently in the process of doing these. And so hopefully you will get to see the fruits of that labor sometime in the next, in like 6 weeks, 2 months, something like that. But they're coming. So that's what's going on at Weeats HQ. We have all our, we still have our color changing pineapple there in the back, and we have our, pineapples up there as well. I need to find a better place to hang those because they don't really show up in these videos. If you guys find any pineapple memorabilia out there that you think would go well with the Weeats motif, please hit me up, send me an email, or send me a tweet or something, because I'm trying to decorate with pineapples here, guys. It's sort of our... Hey, bud! Oh, Kappa! Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. Welcome, man. Glad to see you. If you're saying sounds awesome in regards to what I was talking about earlier, I hope so. I hope it is going to be awesome. It's some work, but it might be worth it. All right, so enough of this blathering. Oh, guys, check my eyes out. I'm getting pretty high. I just had a Hubby's Edible about 45 minutes ago. I finished a Hubby's Edible, which is the first thing I'm pulling out of the bag. I've got quite a few of them. Oh, no, dude. Oh, shit. First off, I'm glad it's over for you. Did they at least give you some other drugs to keep you busy, Kappa? To keep you medicated, as it were, while you were going through your after your surgery? Did they give you the good stuff, or have you just been suffering both without weed and without some kind of, I guess, opioid? I don't know. That's what they still give for pain. I've never taken an opioid painkiller in my life. I don't know what they're like. I hope to never have to, because they're not good. They're bad. Loratabs. Oh, I have to look up what Loratabs are. I'm guessing they're some kind of are they some kind of a narcotic analgesic? So, oh, okay. It is an opioid? Have fun, man. That sounds awesome. if that is in fact an opioid. Yeah, painkillers. Half a tab once a day. Is it? Maybe you could describe to me in the comments what the experience is like. I'm just genuinely curious. I have no idea what a painkiller high is like. Sorry. While you're working on that, Kappa, if you are, you don't have to type all that out. And those are personal questions. You don't even have to answer. You can just tell me to buzz off. But if you do want to tell me, I would love to know. So, as I said, got the Hubbies bar. I got a buy 3, get 1 free deal. And just ate one before that I'm not going to review because I've already reviewed it. So this is the Hubbies Milk Chocolate Crunch Bar. Let's just get through all the Hubbies, right? Oh. Bummer, man. Bummer. Have you, Kappa, did you at least then get to be on Laughing Gas? A massive bottle. Shit. Yeah, they're getting better about not handing them out like candy, but they still kind of do. They're still a little, especially in certain areas, they can still be a little reckless with the pills. So yes, 2 more Hubbies we got in the bag. Let's just get through them here. The White Chocolate Crunch and the Dark Chocolate. So again, 3 more Hubbies to look forward to in reviews in the future. Hubby! Oh, I'm going to go ahead and cheat and pull out something that I had actually on the last live stream. Wasn't really a dispensary haul, but I brought them out to show anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them out because they're fun. I think they're fun. And we'll show them now. These are 2 awesome edibles, or 2 things that I'm really looking forward to reviewing. But I already showed them, so I'm not going to save them for the end. I'll just go ahead and show them now. And I was so fucked up when they were done, they told me to follow them to recovery. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Kappa, that's pretty fucking crazy. Wow. So I guess you were just under an anesthetic, and it fucked you up that badly. Nice. I do love Laughing Gas. Holy shit, do I love nitrous oxide. That's the one good thing about going to the dentist, because I'm a big pansy about it, and I still, at the age of 30, I think I'm 30, I still plead and beg for the gas. 1, because I'm a pansy, and 2, because it's awesome. We should all have nitrous oxide machines in our house like rich people did in the early 20th century, and just be huffing nitrous oxide all the time. Everything would be funny and relaxed and chill. But we've also got weed, and that does the majority of those things. So guys, this is those are 130 milligram edibles, the Hubbies. I ate one of those about, as I said, 45, 50 minutes ago, starting to feel it pretty heavily. My tolerance is still a little lower than it was before. I'm hoping to, I think we're about to, get within the ballpark of where it was at before. But it's definitely still a little lower, taking that into account in my reviews. Yeah, I can definitely feel it increasing substantially since I've been back. Nitrous is crazy. Nitrous is, it's fun. No, it is fun. It almost makes you look forward to going to the dentist. No, it doesn't. No, nothing can make you look forward to that. Other than masochists, I assume. So 3 Hubby bars. Okay, the fun things that I already showed in a prior live haul, but then I'm going to go ahead and show again now because you might not have been here and it wasn't really a proper haul anyways. So we've got the Dankwood Pharmacy from 421 West Cush Street. Or excuse me, West Cush Avenue. 0 refills left, unfortunately. Take 2 teaspoons as needed. And this was prescribed to me by Dr. Bernard Greenthumb. A lot of puns in there. Not many of them not very good. Have I ever tried Space Monkey Meds? Never heard or tried from them. I don't know anything about Space Monkey Meds, unfortunately. Do you know where they sell them at? I know you're not in this, you're not in a state with legalized weed, but Nudie, chill. Hey, no. Shh, shh. That's my dog. She's being a bitch. Newt. Her name's Newt. She's being a bitch. Never tried it. I'm guessing they're probably a pretty small brand, or they might be. Yeah, I'm gonna guess they're pretty small. Is that who you get a hookup from? Somebody in California, Kappa? Do you have a friend out here who, like, UPSs or FedExes you your edibles? If so, that's a great friend. That's a damn good friend. But if I see Space Monkey Meds, I will of course give them a review. Now that you've brought them up. Man, my English goes out the window too. Now that you brought them up, if I see them, I'll definitely give them a review. But I have not heard of them. They have nitrogen-sealed cans of weed? Wait, what does that even mean? Nitrogen-sealed cans of weed. To Google, like, you can... I'm looking at here. N2 Packaging Systems, LLC. For cannabis. So what is the point of this? I'll have to do some investigating later because that sounds pretty cool. I just found out this week as well another thing that I had never heard of. Well, I guess I had heard of it. I just wasn't aware of what it was. Making rosin concentrates. I assume that's how you pronounce it. I guess it could be rosin. That is from a pneumatic press, actually. Instead of, breaking down and just like dissolving bud basically in like BHO, butane hash oil, or some other solvent, they basically just pneumatically smash the weed and extract the oils from it that way, which to me sounds a hell of a lot better. I've reviewed some baked goods, the original baked goods, and their products are actually made from rosin, or however you say it. I'm going to go with rosin. So their products are actually made from that, and I wasn't aware that was a process. Pretty cool. Yeah, I was. Thank you, Kappa. I wasn't aware of it as a thing. Okay. Oh Jesus, I am really laxing on showing these products. Again, Dankwood Pharmacy, as we talked about. Pro Dankazine. Follow them on the Instagram. So it still has basically fats in it. Oh, curious. Thanks for the information there, Kappa. I'm going to have to. You can buy rosin presses yourself, which I'm kind of curious about. I would kind of like to make my own oils and stuff. Maybe I should investigate. And this as well is the can of butter from Enjoy Edibles, Enjoyable Edibles. It's a really dumb name, Enjoyable Edibles. Oh, okay. I guess because of the lipids in there. That makes sense. That would make sense why it would smoke. So this is 1,000 milligrams as well, just like the Pro Dankzine or whatever it was called. 20 doses. I've never used or made anything from can of butter before, so I had some people give me some suggestions, including Kappa. I know Kappa here suggested that I make some garlic bread with it, which I think I'm definitely going to use a quarter of this to make some dope-ass garlic bread. And then what I'll do with the 3 remaining quarters, who knows? Maybe I'll actually try to incorporate it in some kind of recipe on my own. I'll definitely make a couple of videos out of this this can of butter. One is just a review, a generic review of, say a quarter of the jar. And then another one just as sort of, fun stuff. What we did with it, that kind of cool stuff. So that's the I'm so stoked about some garlic bread, man. And even I can make that. I think. I mean, that's just like bread, butter, garlic, oven. I can do that. without burning the place down? Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. And maybe if I burn the place down, that'll be a good video too. Well, I live in a condo, so that would be tragic because then I would destroy other people's homes. So let's not hope for that. Yes, garlic bread, and then we'll figure out if anybody has any other ideas. Let me know. Almost impossible to fuck up. Kappa, you do not know me, sir. Nobody calls me, nobody who knows me really well says something is impossible, almost impossible to fuck up. As a matter of fact, if you look up if you go to the antithetical dictionary, the anti-dictionary, the opposite dictionary, you will see that the opposite of the word foolproof is me, Weeats. Boy, I'm rambling. Guys, I am high. Thank you, hubbies. That's why I'm just rambling and forgetting to talk about things and yada, 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 yada. All right, goodies. So we've got another cannabis syrup, the blackberry flavor, to review. I've reviewed quite a few of the cannabis syrups. I like them. Oh, this is the 100 milligrammer instead of the 200 milligrammer. A lot easier to get down the half size for sure. As in there's the blackberry flavor. They've got a ton of flavors. I don't know exactly how many, but they've got a whole panoply of flavors out there. Kappa, I would recommend you get your guy to send you some cannabis. They're small, they're discreet, they're easy to take with you places, and they probably ship quite well. If your hookup can find some cannabis, maybe give it a shot. I like it as a product. I like these smaller, discreeter things. And sometimes I just get burnt out on cookies and cakes and things. But yeah, I like it. So that's the cannabis blackberry. Then we've got another G drink. New 2 times more THC, the 210. So that's really 2.1 times the. Nice, man. If you're in SoCal, you should swing by. If you're in the Los Angeles area, we should grab a. I was gonna say a drink, but we should definitely grab like an edible and hang out. That would be amazing. Not a drink. You'd be in California, we would smoke and all that fun stuff. So this is the passion fruit lemonade from G Drink. Now, there's just a G on it. Nowhere else does it say G Drink. It's empty. It does say G Pharma Labs at the bottom, and that's where I found that. It just has a G, but it does say dosers. Wait. No. Is that's just a I think I'm just understanding this. Doser's consumption advice. So that little lemon is a it would be dope, Kappa. I would love to do that. So this little lemon guy here is this personified little dude. His name is Dozer, I guess in terms of doser, because he gives you your consumption advice. It says start with a small amount and wait 1 hour before drinking more. Medicate responsibly. I will do none of those things, G Drink. I'll do none of those things. I did not really like the first G Drink I reviewed at all. It actually sort of kept me away from drinks for some time. But I have since reviewed other drinks, and I've actually come to quite like some of the drinks out there. I decided to go ahead and give them another chance, in case the first one just wasn't a bad batch, and I went ahead and grabbed one of their higher potency ones, so that's what we've got here. Okay, what else we got? We've got 3 things from a company I have not seen before. maybe a brand new company. I doubt probably brand new, but new to my area, new to my. I have not seen the new Game of Thrones leak, but I have heard it's out. I'm not. Have you watched it, Kappa? Is it crazy? Do I need to watch it before Sunday? Like, are people going to spoil it if I don't watch it before Sunday? Because I did not watch the last one before. I watched the last one on Sunday. You know, the last one that leaked. I watched it the day it was supposed to come out. I watched it on Sunday. I'm not sure if I was... Oh, it is awesome. Damn it, I might have to... Is it available in non-potato quality? Can you find it in good, like, high quality? If you can find it in good... I mean, I'm not a pirate. I don't pirate things, but I have HBO, so I'm going to be watching it on Sunday, so I don't feel like this is really pirating. Sure. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That would be great. Pretty excited about it then. Okay. So, oh yes, these three things. Guys, I'm getting high. That's why I'm forgetting things. I am just, losing track of things. Oh, perfect. I've never actually, believe it or not, 30 years old, been on the internet a long time. I consider myself somewhat internet savvy. I consider myself somewhat technically savvy. But I've never torrented anything. Never used a torrent service in my life. Never used a Pirate Bay, a BitTorrent, a Torrently, nothing. That's kind of... Yeah, I know. It's weird. I don't know who I was responding to. I guess just myself. So, 3 products from... What is the name of the company again? Nugbar. Nugbar. 2 200 milligrammers and 1 100 milligrammer. We got the milk chocolate, the salted almond dark chocolate, and then the mocha crunch milk chocolate. I'm pretty excited about these. Like the packaging. Packaging looks cool. Looks like it has quality ingredients. And at Nug Run, we cultivate and extract all our own cannabis to ensure the finest quality is used in our product line. All our products are tested for quality and potency by CW Analytical Laboratories. So they're independently... hey, Kappa, you can just email it to me at weeatsreviews@gmail.com, if you don't mind. That would be perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, these do look nice. At least, I'm a sucker for cool packaging. I like cool packaging. I mean, that's probably why I like Apple products so much, because they're just so much fun to open, and they've got such great, cool packaging. Although I'm streaming from a PC. Yeah, these 3 things here from Nugbar. It's pretty cool that they use only their own weed, and I always like seeing when these things get independently rated by a laboratory, whether it's SC Labs or CW Analytical. It's just good to see that there's a body out there that's independently verified these, because I certainly know from in the past where I have not, where I've been certain I'm not getting the potency as listed, and those ones are never reviewed by labs. Okay, final 2 products. This is something I have seen I've seen these everywhere. They always just seem like such a terrible deal to me. But they're at literally like every dispensary I've ever been to. I've never had one. Along with another one I did not pick up called the Green Hornet. We might have to do one of those in the future because I see those everywhere as well. But I've seen this one that's in my hand everywhere. I don't understand why it costs so much because it's so low potency. And the packaging looks kind of shitty. And they just don't stand out. They must just have a really good salesperson, or a really, really damn good salesperson. So, and that is Chiba Chews. Chiba Chews. So this is the caramel hybrid, 100 milligrams of THC. And this tiny little motherfucker right here, it's gotta be Chiba. It does need to be Chiba than it is, because this shit is $15. Cost me $15, which is actually cheaper than I've seen in a lot of places. Oh, you knew it. Yeah, you did. You called it, man. It is nice, dude. I thought you were making a pun that it's got to be Chiba, because it is not cheap. It needs to be Chiba for sure. So have you, Kappa, have you tried Chiba Chews? They're fucking ubiquitous. I mean, they're everywhere out here. I cannot fathom why they're as popular as they are. Maybe I'm going to be blown away and say, like, holy shit, why had I not been doing this? Yeah. I don't understand it. It baffles me. I'm guessing they just have a really good, like, brand manager who knows how to sell shit. But I could be wrong. It could be amazing. It could be the most potent 100 milligram edible ever. I do tend to like small edibles, but, like, this is $15 for this thing here. I mean, that's more expensive by volume than any alcohol you could purchase. I mean, I know it doesn't convert fluid ounces to, but just in terms of actual volume, if you drop this into a glass, you couldn't buy a shot for that expensive. So what the fuck? Okay, I'm intrigued. I finally plunked down to buy it. All I know is I will be a harsh critic if it's a dud. I'm gonna say that. My criticisms will be harsh if it's a dud. And then last thing is giving another product. As we talked about, I gave drinks another chance in the past after the first G drink I had really disappointed me. I decided to give another product that I've reviewed in the past that definitely disappointed me. Actually, oh, you have heard great things. Okay, so I'm a little less skeptical. And just because they are so ubiquitous, so ever present here, I assume that they must be good, at least in some capacity, to have that level of hype and marketing behind them. So what I'm going to talk about here is something in the past. I thought it was maybe the biggest ripoff I have reviewed from any product on Weeats, and that was Gold Caps THC, 250 milligrams. It cost me like $40, and I didn't get high at all. I mean, for 250 milligram edible, I should be getting pleasantly high, and for $45, I should be getting wasted beyond belief. But I decided to give Caps another chance because I've heard people say that they have good luck with Caps. It's just Gold Caps are the biggest brand, so I think they're the largest brand. Certainly one of them. So I was so disappointed, I swore him off, but I decided to give him another chance. Don't want to write any kind of thing off completely. I finally found my love with of gummies with Flourish, and Cushy Punch is even seeming to kind of redeem itself. So yeah, I've got more capsules to review. That is, and I really, really like Delta 9's chocolates. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? Is it Leandre? I'm doing great, man. Yes, so the final thing I've got here in my bag is, it's hard to see on the camera because it's got that iridescent glow shimmer to it. Is the Delta 9 capsules. I think I only have one of their reviews up on the site right now. I've got two more in the docket waiting to go. They are great. Delta 9, spoiler alert on the next two. They're so good. And they made capsules, and these were more affordably priced at, I think this was $30 for 300 milligrams. So I said, okay, we'll do it. We'll give it another try. That's the Delta 9 capsules, 300 milligrams. I've got high hopes for these. This could redeem capsules altogether, or maybe put the final nail in the coffin for capsules. Either way, I'm very interested and very optimistic for it. There's all of the stuff that I have to review in the future. That's everything we got. Super excited to review all these products, as always. If you missed us at the top, we talked a little bit about where Weeats is going to be going, what we got reviews coming up. We've got some Delta 9 reviews coming out pretty soon. We've got some Cushy Punch. We've got some Magooch. Gnarly beer, dude. What milligram were those capsules? It's 300 milligrams, 10 capsules, 30 milligrams each. So I am excited to give them a try. I'm not sure where I'm going to do them yet. The good thing about these is they're super discreet. Can do them practically anywhere. I just got your GOT link. Thank you, my friend. I will be sharing that with the spouse this evening. So yes, 300 milligrams, 30 milligrams each, 10 capsules in here. Delta 9. Look for those chocolate reviews, guys. Oh my God. They're so good. The first one I reviewed was a really special experience for me, actually. Sort of set them on the right track. I have that review out. It was a magical experience. I was just out on a hike to the... dude! Oh, now you've got me so hyped! Kappa, also, are you a book reader? I'm one of those weirdos who actually read the books like years before the show came out. I'm still anxiously... I still consider my first loyalty to be to the books. So it's weird watching the show go so far beyond where we are in the books. But, don't get me wrong. I love the show. Love it. How could you not? It's so much fun. I'm just curious if you're a book reader, if you've read the books. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I would wait till the show ends. That's a good way of doing it. Is just waiting till the whole thing's over with and then going from there. As I was saying, my first Delta 9 review, God, that was awesome. I was out on a hike. I was going to the Hollywood sign for the first time, which is actually a surprisingly strenuous hike. I'm not the world's greatest hiker by any means, but I grew up in the Smoky Mountains, so I'm certainly accustomed to hiking. I walk a lot. But I'm no pro. But that was one of the most strenuous hikes I've ever been on, and I've hiked some, gnarly mountains in East Tennessee and gnarly mountains in the West. I've been to the Tetons, I've been to the Rockies, I've been to Mount Zion, I've been to all those kinds of places. In addition to just hiking all over the Smokies, but this was remarkably strenuous. You actually have to scramble at points. I was surprised. So the goal was to do a review from up there at the Hollywood sign. As we got up there, though, as you can see from that first video, we just happened to get there at the same time as this an Irishman, I think, who does these dance parties all over the world. These uber early morning dance parties, which they go to a beautiful destination, get a couple of drones, and this dude hauls a 50-pound amp up on his back, and then they play this peanut butter jelly song, and everybody is in crazy costumes, or a lot of people are, and then they just dance to this one song, and then everybody disbands and goes their separate ways. And so right as I was getting ready to do my review, the dance was getting ready to start, so that's just how that whole thing lucked out. So great. I loved being there for it. It was just a blast to watch. I totally recommend you just Google Uber early morning dance, I think, or just YouTube Uber early morning dance, yes. And just checking out that dude's video from, because I don't think he has. That is the most Californian thing I've ever experienced. That was about as fucking SoCal as it gets. Even though I think the dude is Irish. But Yes, very Southern Californian. Not that I object to that. Yes, the epic sunrise party. I wish he would get this new one up that he had shot. Actually, if you search Uber early morning dance, the third result, at least for me, is my video. But it's interesting, and it was super awesome to be there for it. Yeah. Oh shit, that hubby bar is doing a number on me, actually. So what else do we have to talk about here? We can talk a little bit about pesticides and herbicides and fungicides. So there was a big High Times article in July, early July, called Cali's Dirty Cannabis Crisis, Popular Edibles Claimed to be Tainted with Pesticides. Oh, no, early June 9th. I recommend you read it and, sort of make up your mind for yourself. But it is a little distressing. It's hard to say what these chemicals can do to you. The research isn't great, but you generally don't want herbicides, or pesticides entering your body anyway. Even it's just a good rule of thumb to have. But I don't know. It's and I've seen actually some of my favorite brands being having some accusations lobbed their way. Yeah. But again, I totally recommend you guys, again, just search for High Times, Cali's Dirty Secret, Cali's Edibles, Dirty Secret, something, pesticides. You'll find it. And reading that article and making up your mind for yourself, if you're super into the California edible scene, it's just good to know. Just good to have that info. I would also like to... I thought about, I don't know, I know YouTube isn't the big platform for it, but it's where I've already got a platform. I thought about doing like game streaming thing, like an edibles focused, well, not edibles focused, but I would like do an edible and then stream some games. Later, Kappa. I will let you know, man. I'll reply to that email. You have a good one too, dude. Later, man. So I'm thinking about doing like a game stream in the future. If you have any ideas for what games to stream, let me know. I'm definitely thinking about Fortnite. Also thinking about my personal little favorite game called Off-World Trading Company. It's a not very popular game at all, but if you've got the brains or passion for... not to say that I have brains, but if you've got the type of brain for who likes economics and finance and that kind of stuff, oh god, is that game amazing! It's my most played game on Steam. I know it's a paltry number of hours compared to many people, but I'm proud of it. It's my most played game on Steam at like 83 hours. Oh shit, Kappa, yes, PUBG. That is a fun stream game, and you would be down to, you would squad up? Yes. I will also, Kappa, I will email you back, and maybe we can make that happen. I would love to play some PUBG with you, man. I will, I'll let you know. That's the big streaming game right now. I'm just not any good at it. But, maybe with a squad. So yes, I'll send you some details, and maybe we can play. Cool, man. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this live stream here on Weeats. I appreciate everyone tuning in and watching as always. And again, if you have any suggestions for products, if you have any suggestions for or just ideas that you want to throw my way, let me know. And if you have any ideas for games you might want to watch me stream while being high or not high, let me know. already got the awesome suggestions for Player Unknown Battlegrounds. So that, and if you got any other suggestions, let me know. But be sure to follow me or like me on Facebook, as whatever the verb is. Follow, share, retweet, something. Also, follow me on Twitter. I think I have 2 Twitter followers. I do post on Twitter. Yeah, be sure to, I think it's at Weeats Reviews. At Weeats Reviews. Just give me a follow on Twitter. And I would appreciate it. So guys, that'll do it. I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much, and we will see you on a future review. Voice crack. Peace.